Have you ever finished explaining something to your partner and instead of feeling better, you felt even more alone? Or maybe they say you are not listening and you are thinking, I'm listening. What else do you want from me? Here's what I've seen working with couples. That feeling doesn't mean you are bad at communication. It usually means you are playing by completely different rules without realizing it. Because most of what we were taught about communication is only half the picture. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the other half. In this video, you're going to learn why communication breaks down, even when both people are genuinely trying, the hidden emotional question underneath every difficult conversation, and practical shifts that actually make your partner feel heard. This isn't about talking more or choosing better words, it's about understanding what's really happening underneath the words. Let me describe something I see all the time. Sarah comes home after a really hard day. She sits down with her partner Mark and starts talking. She says, I'm just exhausted. My boss piled everything on me again, and I feel like no matter what I do, it's never enough. Mark loves her. He wants to help. So immediately, his brain goes into problem solving mode. Have you thought about talking to HR? Maybe you should start leaving at 5, no matter what. You need to set better boundaries. Sarah goes quiet. Mark thinks, I've gave her 3 good solutions. Why is she shutting down? Sarah thinks, he didn't hear a single word I said. Both of them tried. Neither of them felt like it worked. So what actually happened there? That's what we are here to figure out. If you look at relationship research, one finding shows up again and again. Feeling understood, not just heard, is one of the strongest predictors of relationship satisfaction. Most of us approach communication like a transition. Did we solve a problem? Did we reach an agreement? But your partner isn't usually asking you to fix anything. They are asking something much more fundamental. Do I matter to you right now? Are you with me? Emotional responsiveness, that sense that your partner is accessible, present, and engaged, is the foundation of healthy communication. When that is missing, no amount of problem solving will close the gap. Why good intentions aren't enough? Here's the part nobody talks about. When your partner shares something painful or vulnerable, it creates discomfort in you too. And when we feel uncomfortable, our nervous system wants to move away from the feeling. So we default to one of 4 responses: explaining, trying to make them understand our side; fixing, jumping to solutions before they feel heard; defending, protecting ourselves from implied criticism; withdrawing, going quiet to avoid making it worse. These responses make complete sense. They are protective. But here's the problem. When you fix, your partner feels unheard. When you defend, they feel dismissed. When you withdraw, they feel alone. Your intention was to help, their experience was abandonment. Think about what it looks like when 2 people skate together really well. They're not moving identically, they're moving responsively. If one person shifts weight, the other one adjusts. If one loses balance, the other one steadies. Neither person is trying to control the other, they're just staying tuned in. Relationships work the same way. You are not just exchanging information, you're moving together emotionally. When one partner shares something vulnerable and the other fixes instead of connects, it's like one skater suddenly stops responding. You can still be on the ice together, but it feels like you're skating alone. So, what do you actually do differently? 4 shifts that make a real difference. 1. Slow down before you respond. Notice your first impulse. It is to fix, defend, or explain. That pause is everything. 2. Reflect instead of react. Before offering a solution, say back what you heard. It sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed and like nothing you do is enough. That alone can change the entire conversation. 3. Validate before you solve. Validation isn't agreement, it's acknowledgement. That makes sense. I can see why that would be hard. It signals I'm with you, you are not alone in this. 4. Stay present a little longer. Most people move to solutions too fast because sitting with someone's pain is uncomfortable. Try staying in the feeling for just 60 more seconds before pivoting. None of this require you to be a therapist. They just require you to stay present a little longer than feels natural. So here's the question to sit with this week. When your partner is talking, are you listening to respond or listening to understand? These are two completely different experiences for the person speaking. And if you can shift that, even some of the time, you will start to notice your partner opening up more, defensiveness going down, and conversations that used to spiral landing differently. If this resonated, the next video goes one level deeper. Why you keep having the same fight? Because once you can see the pattern you are both caught in, everything starts to make more sense. I will see you there.